Fred MacGuffin Reviews. Hi Mom from 1970. This is comedy and drama, and brought to us by director and writer Brian De Palma, whose name you may be familiar with. This is an early movie by him, and he's also brought us classics like Carrie, The Phantom of the Paradise, Blowout, Scarface, and The Untouchables. Back of the box time. A Vietnam vet moves into an apartment and peers through other people's windows across the street, meets one of the women, and discovers black theatre. Okay, and I think this is a movie that doesn't know what it wants to be. Does it want to be a comedy, or does it want to be a political drama? And Robert De Niro's in this. He plays John Rubin. He plays our Vietnam vet, and Robert De Niro. Yeah, legend. You may have seen him in Mean Streets, Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, The Deer Hunter, The King of Comedy, and also in The Untouchables. So he reunited with Brian De Palma for The Untouchables. So this starts off, we think we're getting a strange sort of comedy where John rents a room across from a modern apartment block, and it's a pretty run-down, dilapidated apartment. He has an idea. It's to film people and probably sell the footage, and he gets an adult film producer involved who invests in his idea. As the movie progresses, he sees a girl that seems lonely and decides to take her out for dinner. And they hit it off. And they bond over a man called Roger, who's broken her heart and broken his heart. And we also noticed through his peeping that one of the residents in the apartment that he's spying on is political, and we see him painting his girlfriend black. And later on, we find out he's involved in the Black Baby theatre group. That's our first sort of section on this movie. We have John trying to make some money off being a peeping Tom. And then we cut into more political side of the movie, and we get interrupted by the NIT television broadcast, which is the National Intellectual Television, which is presenting a show called The Black Revolution. And they're asking a fair enough question. Do you know what it's like to be black in America in the 1970s? And we later on have John joining this theatre group, and the theatre group brings people from the audience to participate in the show. We also see John plotting to seduce Judy Bishop, which is the name of the girl he takes out on a date. He tries to time the seduction down to the very minute, because across the way his camera is timed also to spy these proceedings. But this doesn't work out. It fails miserably. The camera falls slowly off its tripod and he misses the whole thing. And he trades his camera in for a TV. So yeah, then we go into the more political side of this story. So we're getting a very sort of unfocused and mediocre movie from Brian De Palma and Robert De Niro. But look, everyone has to start somewhere. I found this movie dragged a lot, and we do have a strange ending to this where John decides to become a suburban gorilla and to rebel against the world using dynamite and a washing machine. So if I were you, I'd give this one a miss. I wouldn't recommend it. It was a slog to get through, and yeah, a bit of a shame, but they both went on to bigger and better things. So Check those out. I give this a 1 out of 5. Fred MacGuffin's reviewed. Hi, Mom.